It's so hard to get this thing in, right? Because rocks are going to go up so much. This guy's crying. Bro, shut the hell. I'm trying to do my intro, bro. Fuck off. All right. Fuck out of here. We are just going to go thundurus here. How's it going, guys? So I am finally back after a month-long break. Unintentional completely. First week, I had a week to myself. Second week, I had a festival and a concert in the same week, so like a bunch of recovery, a bunch of drinking, a bunch of fun times here, right? So hey, and then the following weeks is just unfortunate that my building complex has been going under construction. I think one of my neighbors downstairs has gotten some leaks, so you just hear random like hammering, random saw cutting throughout the day. Worst part was that like they didn't even start at the same time every day, right? One day you'll wake up to that like at 7 in the morning, and the next day like you'll be chilling, and then boom, 3 o'clock p.m. rolls around, and they're just doing it. But whatever. We are finally here, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be using a Specs Volcanion team. Let's see if we can do some work here, right? Volcanion, it's a great mon. It puts a lot of pressure on teams here, right? But it has such an awkward speed tier, and for as great as fire and water is as a typing, like it's so hard to get this thing in, right? Because rocks are gonna go up so much. This guy's crying. Bro, shut the hell. I'm trying to do my intro, bro. Fuck off. All right. Fuck out of here. We are just gonna go thundurus here, you know, and then we are just gonna T-wave this. Fantastic. Cool. They are lum. Perfectly fine. We're just gonna T-wave again. And then we are gonna go straight into corviknight here. They're gonna take that damage. They're gonna keep on taking that damage here, right? Waterfall, very interesting. Out into the moth, but hey, we do have a ting-lu here, right? And then we are just gonna whirlwind them away. Energy ball, perfectly fine. Out into the tuskathy they want to go. Very cool tusk, right? But hey. I mean, the worst thing they could do is, yeah, they can start setting up on me. I'm just gonna get rid of their booster energy here, right? Out into the Skizor. We are just gonna go Corvi here. Out on the U-turn, get some good chip off. Into the Iron Moth they want to go again, but once again, we can just go ahead and make this ting-lu play and just EQ. Yep, so down goes their Iron Moth, perfectly fine. I mean, we can always make the corviknight play here, right? I don't see why not. They want a U-turn, they keep on wanting the U-turn, perfectly fine by me. We are just gonna go Volcanion here. Yes, it's a fairly obvious play. They can go ahead and like Dark Pulse. Grass Knot, that's fine. That has to be Specs, right? That has to be Specs. That is 1 bajillion% Specs. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go pult here. I don't see how that isn't, right? And just go ahead and U-turn out. Yeah. It's my best bet of action here, right? I could Shadow Ball, which is perfectly fine by me. I think I might just want to do that, right? Cool. And then out into the Corvi. Down goes the Scizor. Perfectly fine by me, right? Most likely, do I want to say that's banded if it killed? Mayhaps, right? Mayhaps. We are going to need our Volcanion just to go ahead and somewhat check the Azu. A little bit unfortunate that, what's it called? A little bit unfortunate. We are just going to go, okay, so they want to go Great Tusk. Perfectly fine by us. We are just going to go ahead and get up a Draco. We're going to drop a Draco. Do I want that? Do I want that? Let me think. I think I might want that. Because if I get consistent damage on this thing, then what? Then I'm gonna be faster than the Azu, right? And then, no, I can get I can possibly do it, right? No matter. Because who will I have after this? They're bulk up, which is very interesting. So they're most likely Ice Spinner. Perfectly fine. They go ahead and give us that. And then we are once again just gonna go into our ting-lu here. They want a belly jump, perfectly fine by us. Out into the jet. And then we are just going to straight up steam eruption. Hope we pick up the KO here, right? Let's see it burn. Let's see it burn. No burn. Never lucky here, right? But hey. Does an aqua jet kill? Looking like so. And Terra most definitely kills here. So either way, though, we are going to be faster. Yeah, we are going to be faster. We can go ahead and just Iron Head up. Yep. And just Iron Head. They are going to need an Aqua Jet crit, which they do not get, thankfully, here, right? Oh. And then what are they going to want to do here, right? It's going to be very interesting to see. I think I just lose with this endgame. Not quite sure here, right? Because they're specs, so what do they want to do? I still feel fine doing this, right? Do want to surf. Specs guy. Not. Kind of looking like a Terra Water is going to want to come out here, right? If the time, nah, okay. And then we are just going to Sucker Punch. GG. I mean, crying to hurry up just to lose. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, the endgame got incredibly shiesty, but like again, he needed a Terra Water to realistically kill the Dragapult, but like I'm not sure if he wanted to actually like pray for a surf miss, right? But yeah, as soon as he Terra Water there, that just really opened up the King Gambit for Sucker Punch, and with 5 Fallen, like it was gonna be a dirty roll, right? But hey, luckily we were able to come out of that alive. If I were to play this back again, I definitely would have taken my time because I just was clicking buttons, you know. Bro wanted to lose, so like I happily expedited that losing process for him. So, but we're on to the next game here. This team is a little bit tricky to use, to be honest with you. It's just because like the lack of great Tusk on this team, like makes itself very apparent. Corviknight is a good defensive pivot and a defensive check to a lot of mons, but it's not great Tusk, and 2, it can kind of easily be overwhelmed here, right? Ooh, okay, so we have a psychic spam team. We love to see those, right? We love to see those, but out into the DD, they're gonna want to go. How do we stop this, right? How do we possibly stop this? That's the neat part. We don't. Luckily, they do not have what's his face. They don't have they don't have the teapot, so like that gives us a lot of breathing room here. So we can go ahead and just start whirlwinding out the guy here, right? We do have Corviknight for the mouse, so that's lovely. But at the same time, we kind of need to preserve it for the Sneasler. Out into the shocks they want to go, perfectly fine. We do have the ting-lu here, but we do need to keep in mind, we do need to be aware of the sandy shocks here, just because we don't exactly want to give up so much HP to this. We're just gonna earthquake once again. Cool. Yeah, just because again we need a lot of HP just for the arm roots for these two. They can easily stack up and overwhelm us here, but we are just gonna go Corviknight, make the play here. If they want to tidy up, that's the only realistic thing they could do. But hey, so that's gonna be a dead mouse. Yeah. Okay. Dead mouse here. I'm not gonna skip this. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the screen here and let you guys see the mouse die. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He feels goofy right now. Very interesting, right? Psychic terrain mouse is very interesting here, right? I do like it just because, again, one of the biggest problems of mouse is that it is very much susceptible to what's it called? Just gonna get a box here. Yeah. It is very susceptible to. Wow. Wow, I was like, why is that doing so much damage? Back-to-back critical hits. Are you joking? That's the most fun. That's the funniest part. Bro got back-to-back crits and still lost. And still felt like he lost. Probably I'm Oh man. I lost my chain of thought. I'm like, why is this doing so much? What is going on here? Why is my check not checking, you know? But that's another one to save. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, so talking about mouse here. Mouse is one of the biggest problems of mouse, besides that it's frail, which isn't too big of a problem just because you have a really nice speed tier and such a nuke of a move in population bomb. Is priority, right? Whether it be sucker punch, whether it be aqua jet, whether it be extreme speed or whatever have you, it's incredibly susceptible to priority, and the fact that scope lens is almost mandatory and you're never going to be carrying focus sash just makes that problem even worse here, right? So being able to have psychic terrain to really enable it, I like it, right? But unfortunately, it is the most susceptible one to Rocky Helmet, right? Have you ever run up against that and accidentally click population bomb? It's just a dead mouse. Dead mouse. Go check out his music, I guess. Okay, so here, very fat team here. I gotta see how I want to break it. Volcanion looks absolutely phenomenal. And I can also pivot it in a lot here, right? So that's going to be absolutely fantastic for me. I can go ahead and bring it in on the Azu. I can bring it in on the Moltres, on the ting-lu. Nothing here is really going to want to eat it. My biggest worry is going to be preventing the Garganackle from setting up too hastily here, right? Out into the Azu. Very interesting. We are just going to go Volcanion once again here. Do I need to? I'm just going to Whirlwind. Play rough. That's fine. Wow, that's banded. That is banded. Very unfortunate here, but hey, we just lost our ting-lu. I don't see Coolio they want to go. Perfectly fine by us. We do get the burn. Very fortunate for us. We are just going to have to make the gambit play, unfortunately, here. They do flamethrower. They do predict that. And they get the burn just to go ahead and top it off here, right? But that means we are able to go ahead and bring in our what's it called, Volcanion once again here and just start doing really big damage. Yeah, that's going to be doing nothing. And then we can go ahead and Steam Eruption once again. So down goes their guy here. I don't exactly want to Terra yet until the Azumarill is out of the picture, just because we kind of do need to come in on play roughs a lot. Out into the Knackle. Just gonna Steam Eruption. Screw it, right? Into the Terra Ghost. 88, perfect. And then we're just gonna Steam Eruption once more. Yeah, Sulk here, a little bit annoying. Let us see what they are. So down goes the guy there, right? So that's absolutely phenomenal here. Out into the Azu they want to go. I can safely make the corviknight play just because, again, they are banded. We kind of confirmed that. Perfect. They do want a superpower, interestingly enough here, right? And we are just going to roost up. They're going to be taking constant chip, and then we can go ahead and go Gambit on the King. We can go King Gambit here, and then once again, Thundurus just looks so great in this end game here, right? Doesn't have to worry about chip from this guy. Perfectly fine here. Is this way faster, right? I'd rather not test that theory out. Out into the ting-lu. Again, I could have grass knotted on here, but I kind of had no reason to go ahead and predict. Well, like, yeah, I had no real reason to predict here. Down to the Earthquake. That's going to be doing a lot of big Demoglios here, right? Don't pick up the KO, which is very unfortunate here. But hey, no matter. So we did Terra here, so... We did Terra our Volcanion here, so what's it called? What's his face? We're just gonna find it. We did Terra our Volcanion, so we are gonna live the Stealth Rocks, the incoming Stealth Rock damage here. This is not gonna be doing much here, and then we can easily and freely go Corviknight onto the Azumarill here. Yep. Let's see what they want to do here. They do want to Aqua Jet, perfectly fine. We are going to go ahead and just take the liberty of defogging up here. Yep, cool. And then we can freely go Dragapult and just start Will-O-Wisping. Cool, perfectly fine. No matter, no matter. Out into the Oz they want to go. We can just safely make the Corviknight play. No need to predict here, right? And safely make this Corviknight play. Yep. Cool, and it's kind of looking like a wrap here, right? A little bit of scary, a little bit of a scary beginning just because we lost the ting-lu turn 1, but that alone just confirmed that they were what's it called, that they were banded, right? Ting-lu doesn't die from such things. Yeah, we're just gonna rinse and repeat here. Not much you can realistically threaten us, just because the moment you click water move, Volcanion comes in, right? Yeah. Out comes the Volcanion, and then we can freely click Flamethrower. So down is going to go the Corviknight, and it is going to be a GG, right? Oh, man. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal. We're going to get one last game here, a little bit of a shorter live. I just wanted to get a video. I just wanted to get a video out before anything else starts happening here, right? A little bit afraid of construction happening right now. A little bit afraid of lawn mowing. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Not even to mention the people mowing outside, right? Glad it's not happening now, but even still, like where I live, you don't need to mow. But listen, like you can go out with a pair of scissors and start doing lawn trimmings, right? You don't need to. Like, it's the equivalent of putting shaving cream all over your face just to get rid of your soul patch. Like, what are we doing? Be for real. No matter, my boys are getting paid. I'm pretty sure by the hour too, because if it was the job, that shit would have been done in like 20 minutes. So they're milking it. Shout out to them, but at the same time, dog, I'm trying to record here. In terms of this game, yikes, ladies and gentlemen. A small part of me actually just wants to turn 1 Terra, but at the same time, I already know he's leading off with the thundurus here, because they all do, right? Oh, they wanted to lead a Namorous, interestingly enough. We're just gonna go ahead and make the Corviknight play. Perfectly fine. That is Spexaruni. We are just gonna go Volcanion here and just throw off. Wow, never mind. We're not gonna throw off anything. Does that pick up? Wow. Wow. That's so unfortunate. Yeah. Bolt Absorb. They can easily predict the. Wow, dude, are you joking? Come on, Volcanion. I've seen this thing live like a +2 EQ. Like, are you joking? We go down to this thing. It was funny because in playtesting, I did get messed up by not a Specs in Namorous, but by a Calm Mind in Namorous. They kind of did my team dirty, and it's in Namorous, especially the Calm Mind sub variant, which it was with Terra Ground. It's very much a problem for this team just because it can easily get a sub up, right? It can easily get a sub up, and we don't exactly have much to threaten it, which is quite unfortunate. I do expect a Grass Knot. They do not make the Grass Knot play, which is perfectly fine by me. Now they wanted to go ahead and do it. It's again perfectly fine by me. We're gonna go ahead and get up a rocks. Kind of confirms that they aren't what's it called? That Let's see. Can we make some plays happen? I guess we can. Just gonna go ahead and sucker punch up. Okay, they do want to volt switch out here. Do want a tailwind here. We are gonna T-bolt. That dies before we can ever get it, right? Before they can ever get it. So thankfully that happens. Question. Onto the landers they want to go. If they do this, it kind of gives me an indication that they're SmackDown, which is kind of like a GG. No, they are Swords Dance, interestingly enough. I want to keep this. I genuinely want to keep this. Alright, sorry, ting-lu. Onto the Stone Edge. They are going to EQ here. Perfectly fine. We're just going to Whirlwind. Cool. So down goes them. And then we can go ahead and go for the Draco Meteor play. Don't exactly care if they go Namers here, right? Just because we can't exactly stop that. But nope, they decide to go ahead and give that to me. They're allowing us to kind of make a comeback here, which is absolutely great. Absolutely phenomenal. It is going to be Dragapult's time to go. Unfortunately, if the Namers does want to come out, just because I kind of need the paralysis on the Namers. Yep, exactly. I need the paralysis on the Namers just to go ahead and be faster with Ironhead. Just to be faster with Ironhead. So kind of unfortunate here. We're going to happily give this up. Cool, they do want a Moonblast. We are just going to go ahead and click Thunderwave here. Actually, I can just Thunderbolt here. Out into the Torrent. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, what am I doing? We are just going to go We're going to go Corviknight into the Rocky Helmet here. A little bit of a shicey endgame here, right? Thunder Punch, perfectly fine. Very interesting. But no matter, we can go ahead and really Thunderbolt here. I'm just the Corviknight, interestingly enough. Was that banded? What, like, I wonder, is that banded? 55. Let me see. That is most certainly banded, right? Okay. What does he want to accomplish here, right? I'm a little scared because, like, if he has Ice Punch, then that's fair game. That's fine by me, right? But we are just going to Thunderbolt and pick up the KO here. Into the Terra Normal. Perfectly fine. That's... Wow, that actually killed. Yeah, way to lie to me, Showdown. Wow, okay. GG. Okay, so I gotta review the footage because I think Showdown lied to me. Would have done a lot of things differently here. I definitely did not take the time to think about my plays here. Once again, Choice Band catching me off guard here, right? If I were to play this game differently, even my last couple of turns here, yeah. Right here, I would have instantly recognized. That this was Choice Band. Did not think, right? I did not think. So I would have just gone out into our Tornadus here, into our Thundurus here, and just started clicking Thunderbolt once again here, and just try to go for the, yeah, trying to incentivize them to go for the extreme speed. I think it would have came down. I think it would have been a shicey endgame either way here, right? It would have been Chip into, it would have been 59% into a Corviknight dead into 25%. So what, they're going to be at 30 something. E-speed still kills. E-speed still kills. I'm not sure if they kills if they're not Terra'd. no, it does not kill by their Terra, but they're going to be doing a good amount of damage because of the choice span. But even still, I go right back out into corviknight, get my chip back, and if they want to go, and then King Gambit, I think still dies either way, right? Especially once they Terra'd. A little bit unfortunate here, but hey, no matter. I'm glad Volcanion got its... I'm glad Volcanion was able to go ahead and actually get its shine on with the last couple of games. Oh man, but wow, look at that perfect time, ladies and gentlemen. Look, my intuition did not serve me in our last game, but it serves me now. We are pressed for time as I can hear people starting up again, but hey, very glad to be back in the mood of things, back into the swing of things here, right? I have a lot of videos, a lot of collaborations with good friends of the channel coming up and planned, a couple discussion videos, and guys, if you're still watching, this, if you're still hearing me rambling, if you're still watching this, I don't know why, TBH, go watch Blymax, go watch Blunder, and then come back to me. Go watch Winterbubs, go watch Dumbo and Jones, then come back to me. Yeah, if you guys are still watching, guys, DLC is right around the corner. I will be in full force. I hope. I will hopefully try to be in full force of that and bring you guys absolutely great gameplay here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for these new Pokemon. The stupid Poison Fairy spoilers, right? Spoilers. I'm sorry. The stupid Poison Fairy one, the bird one, and the is it Hunky Dory? No, it's not Hunky Dory. I don't know. I think I'm surprised he's not Grass Dark like Zarude, but the big ape guy, you know, the big not the small sandal monkey, the sandal monkey. Yeah, that's so gross, man. That's so gross. Bro's wearing sandals. Yeah, no, the big Doge one. Yeah, that guy I'm excited for. He's basically like Sneasler 2.0. I think he might be a little bit worse just because he looks a little bit bulkier than Sneasler. I don't anticipate him to be very fast. But the Poison Fairy one, the bird one, the Japanese Bombardier, right? It's pretty much Bombardier, but just Poison Fairy. Yeah, that guy I'm excited for, just because their abilities, right? I feel like Stall is going to be absolutely huge just because they can poison. They can badly poison with any move, right? And not a contact move, with any move. With any move, they have a chance to badly poison, I believe. I'm not sure if it was toxic. I think it was badly poison. But especially if it works like corrosion. Oh, those things are getting banned at triple Ubers, right? Like, I don't even care. Look, Glamora is like, look at this thing, right? Like, just because it gets toxic spikes because of his abilities to poison mons, like this thing gets used, right? Like if this thing can find usage, don't get me wrong, 130 is absolutely phenomenal, but the speed tier is not, right? It really holds it back. But either way, like if this thing can get usage just because of its ability, right? Like I'm pretty sure the legendary trio can get usage from their abilities as well here. It's going to be very interesting to see. I am scared. I am genuinely scared that Scald is coming back. I have been loving this metagame without Scald after playing after casually playing since Generation 7, casually playing Generation 8. Scald was not a fun time at all. I've also even been enjoying the lack of knockoff, right? Actually having your items and having them be impactful and not losing them 30 fucking turns into the game. All your items on all your mons 30 turns into the fucking game just because you need a pivot, right? Just because everything in the world had knockoff, and it was easily the most spammable and most free moves in the game, right? I've been enjoying those two aspects of this meta. It's something that's very much underappreciated and underappreciated and not much talked about. But it can all come to an end here, right? It can all come to an end. I seen my Loteg using Scald, and I'm like, I shit myself. I'm like, no. Don't let this happen. Don't let this happen, right? But that is going to do it for today, guys. This is another team I have planned. I don't know why I'm highlighting this. No, this is the team we want here. Specs Volcanion, absolute nuke. A little bit of a shame that I didn't get to utilize it too much to its full advantage. I did sack it to a couple mons there, but hey. Quick little overview while I'm here and hopefully have your attention. This team is a little bit tricky to use, like I said here, right? One of the biggest things about this team is you don't have pivoting options at all. Your only pivoting mon is going to be Dragapult with U-turn, but even then, it's a mon that you want to pivot into, not hard swap out into. And it's not a mon that exactly wants to do the pivoting. Yes, it can cause swap outs. Yes, it can do all these sorts of things. But then again, like your Dragon Ball has to still continuously be coming out, and it is very much susceptible to hazards, to predictions, to unfortunate critical hits, to unfortunate secondary effects. And it's just not something you want, just because Dragon Ball, believe it or not, is the main breaker of this team just because of how fast it is, right? It has a lot more opportunities to come in and do more damage, more than Volcanion can, just because of this god-awful speed tier. Yes, you can help alleviate that by running Jolly, but Modest you want, right? Like there are very few good switch-ins. Toxipest, which is not common in the tier, but even then it risks burn, which severely cuts into its leftovers. Thundurus here offers a lot of amazing utility and synergizes with the team quite well. I was able to showcase it just a little bit here, right? But in other games, I will upload a complimentary video where I actually used this team. And was found on Blunder Stream beating a 1900 stall player. I'll kind of explain I'll give commentary on that too, and I'll explain like a little bit more of the nuances, because like Thundurus was kind of Actually, no. I don't want to say the nuances, because it was really just a Draco game. But either way, I will be doing an upload of that. But again, corviknight here is our main defensive pivot. It's it could easily get overwhelmed here, right? And a lot of mons are carrying coverage, as you saw, like the Iron Valiant was carrying knockoff Thunderbolt. Like, are you joking? I've seen it once or twice here, but like I just don't like it, right? Like knockoff Thunderbolt close combat, what, like Swords Dance Moonblast? Like that's so lame, and he still lost. That's the crazy part. And the Iron Valiant still lost. Ting-lu, very fat mon, very much love it, very much appreciate it. You're going to be hazard stacking quite a bit, but it's kind of unfortunate just because you don't have rapid spin, so you are susceptible to hazard stacking of your own here. You're gonna often be torn between, do I get hazards up, or do I prevent hazards going up on my side, just because defog just completely removes them off the field, and you're kind of stuck in an awkward situation where you just immediately lost all your progress, and you lost so much health on ting-lu for absolutely nothing, right? King Gambit's here. Just go ahead and keep the team together, and again, bail you out like it almost did in our last couple of games here, like it did in our last couple of games, except for our last one. Yeah, again, it's going to be incredibly hard. Volcanion is going to be coming in on a lot of the fatter mons, but even still, right? They're so much very vulnerable to the chip. And rocks it's just so devastating to this mon. But you do the best you can. This team can't cover it for anything, but it is a very good team on its own here, right? Like I said, guys, that is going to do it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back more and more. It was very fun. It was very fun uploading once again, and I still have to get used to it again, right? I gotta go through that awkward period. I've just been so out of it, but hey, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. For those of you guys still watching, shout out you guys. Like, what are you doing with your lives? Come on, there's so much better things you could be doing than watching me, than watching me to the point where you hear this. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Team will be down in the description below, along with the forum page in which this was found on. Shout out to the creator of this team, Volcanion is good, in which he named this team after himself. Volcanion is good. Yeah, I do have a lot of plans. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna end it. I'm rambling too much. This is exactly what I need to get used to, right? But that's gonna do it for today, guys. See ya.